Okay guys, because my account is VIP, the maximum withdrawal limit is usually $50,000. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to trade again, and this time I'm starting with a balance of $250. As always, I'll be using my compounding strategy, which has proven to be highly accurate and helps me grow small capital into significant profits. So make sure you watch this video till the end, because I'll show you every step of my analysis, my reasons for each entry, and how I manage risk to stay safe, even with a small starting balance. All right, let's jump straight into the market and see what opportunities we can find today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join my VIP group if you want to learn this strategy in more detail. Let's get started. Okay, I decided to take a sell position in this market because if we look closely at the price structure, the current market is clearly in a downtrend. Bearish candles are still dominating, and there's no valid sign of a reversal just yet. So I'm simply following the ongoing trend, which is down. Because as the trading principle goes, the trend is your friend. Let's see if this analysis brings profit. Okay, profit. Let's open the next market and look for another opportunity. Okay, just like before, I can see that the market right now is in an upward trend. The price action is dominated by bullish candles forming higher highs, and the trend indicators are pointing upward, showing strong momentum. That's why I decided to go for a buy position, simply following the current market direction. My principle is always simple. As long as the trend is clear, it's better to follow the trend to increase our profit potential. Let's see if my analysis brings profit this time. Okay, profit. Let's open the next market and look for more opportunities. Okay, I decided to place a buy order in this market because I see a strong crossover signal, both on the moving average and the MACD indicators. This kind of crossover is often an early sign of a potential trend reversal or a continuation of the current trend. Also, recent candles are closing above the moving average lines, which confirms growing buying pressure. With these combined signals, I'm confident that the price will move upward. Let's see if my analysis works out. Okay, profit. Let's open the next market and find another opportunity. Okay, I'm placing a buy order in this market because the current downtrend is approaching the red line, which acts as a strong support level. This area has previously caused price to bounce back up, so there's a high chance it will do the same again. I also don't see any strong bearish candles capable of breaking through this support. So I've decided to enter a buy position here and anticipate a potential reversal. Let's see if it works out. Okay, profit. Let's open the next market and find more opportunities. Okay, I'm taking a sell position in this market because the reason is very clear. I'm simply following the trend, which is currently going down. As you can see, bearish candles keep forming one after another, without any significant green candles that would signal a fight back from the buyers. This shows that sellers are still dominating the market, and there's a strong potential for the downtrend to continue. So I decided to enter a sell position here to follow the ongoing momentum. Let's see if it turns out profitable. Okay, in this market I decided to go for a sell position because I spotted a crossover happening in the moving average indicator, where the green line is starting to point downward. I have to admit though, that the crossover isn't very strong yet, because the candle that caused this crossover has a long wick compared to its body. That signals some price rejection in certain zones, showing the market still has some hesitation. However, I still chose to sell because based on my experience, an early crossover like this often becomes the signal for the beginning of a bigger trend movement. So I prefer to enter earlier rather than be late. Let's see if this trade turns out profitable. Okay, profit. Let's open the next market and look for more opportunities. Attention! You need to understand, the strategy I've shown you in this video is not an ordinary method. This is part of my premium strategy, and I only teach it in full inside the VIP group. There are a lot of so-called profitable strategies out there, but this one has been personally tested and proven by me over the years. And it can reach up to 100% accuracy under certain market conditions. So if you're serious about learning and mastering this strategy the right way, the only way is to join my VIP group. Okay, I decided to go for a buy in this market because I noticed that this red line on the chart acts as a strong support level, which often pushes the price upward whenever it's touched. Right now, it's clear that the latest candle has just touched that red line. Usually, such a touch serves as an early signal of a potential rebound or upward reversal. That's why I chose to enter a buy position here, expecting that the price will bounce up from this support area. Let's see if this trade turns out profitable. Okay, profit. Let's open the market again. Alright, I entered a buy position in this market because there's a very clear technical signal. First, I noticed a crossover in the MACD indicator, where the green line crosses above the red line. This usually signals the start of a new potential uptrend. Then, if you look closely at the candles, the two candles right after the crossover broke above the red line, which previously acted as a strong resistance area. When resistance is broken cleanly like this, it often becomes a new support level. This gives the price a strong chance to move higher and form a solid uptrend. That's why I confidently entered a buy trade. Let's see the results. Okay, profit. Let's open the next market. Alright, I entered a sell position in this market because I noticed the price has touched the red line, which currently acts as a strong resistance area. Typically, when the price hits such a resistance level, there's a high chance it will bounce back downward, especially when there's no bullish candle strong enough to break through the red line decisively. That's why I believe the price is likely to move lower from this zone, so I decided to open a sell trade. Let's see the result. Okay, profit. Let's open the next market. Okay guys, I decided to sell in this market because this area is a strong resistance zone. It's clear that the last candle closed right at the resistance level, which signals selling pressure holding the price from moving higher. Even though there are signs of a crossover on the indicators, I believe that the crossover will likely fail because the price is already hitting this resistance barrier. So, I prefer to take a sell position at this level, since the potential for the price to bounce downward from resistance is higher. Let's see how this trade turns out. Okay, profit. Let's open the next market. Okay, I'm taking a buy position in this market because I see that the current trend is moving upward. As you can see, the bullish candles are dominating the chart, indicating that buyers are still strongly in control. In addition, all the moving average lines are pointing upward, giving further confirmation that the uptrend remains solid. Moreover, there are no signs of price rejection or significant bearish candles that might reverse the trend. So, my analysis is quite confident that this upward momentum will continue. In situations like this, I prefer to follow the trend because trading against the trend often carries higher risk. The key is always to stay disciplined and read the technical signals carefully. Let's see if this is profitable. Alright guys, there's nothing good in the market right now for me to enter a position, so I've decided to withdraw my profits instead, just to keep my earnings safe. It's always better to stay safe than to force trades in uncertain market conditions. Okay guys, because my account is VIP, the maximum withdrawal limit is usually $50,000. So I'll just withdraw $50,000 for now to secure my profits. The remaining balance I'll keep for trading again later. Okay guys, I've successfully made my withdrawal, and now I'm going to use the remaining balance to keep trading and growing my account. Alright, let me show you my withdrawal history, so you can see the proof for yourself. Alright, that's it for my trading today. For those of you who want to learn this strategy in more depth, feel free to join the VIP group, and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss my next videos. We'll keep exploring this proven compounding strategy together. See you in the next video.